Hey, we're back, guys. We're back. Weekly Insider for the Pick'em League. Not really Pick'em League. For our picks for Week 4. Week 4. Speaking of Pick'em League, though, join it. Top of the description, okay? Again, it's free. It's just fun. Fun way for us to interact with some people. Not necessarily, like, directly, but we see how other people are doing as far as in regards to picking games. We talked about it yesterday. I had the best score in regards to Week 3, but without any further ado,
You're the best overall? Yeah, your top's overall too.
I'm number 1, baby. Although the only thing I don't like is that if people join late, so like if you join now, which you should, top of description. If you join now, your points are going to be a little behind. Yeah. But I go off every week, so I shout out the best score every week based off of who's in our Pick'em League. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. Week 4. I'm excited as always. I love football. Can't get enough of it. So Thursday night got a banger.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually excited to watch this game.
2 former number 1 picks.
Yeah.
So
I'm going with, we didn't even say it. Silly. Jacksonville at the Bengals. Bengals all day. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Bengals, without T.J. Watt, did a good job against the Steelers' D-line, so I don't think the Jaguars' D-line is going to be any trouble for them. And Burrow's just going to pick apart that defense.
Yeah, and I think
with those weapons.
I just don't think the Jaguars' offense is all that great right now. They're trying to figure their identity out, I feel like. And plus, Urban Meyer's kind of poo-poo.
Yeah, I don't care for Urban Meyer. I think the offense is really gimmicky. I mean, I don't think you can make an argument that the weapons aren't there. And the O-line...
Oh, no, they have the weapons.
Like, the O-line last year, I mean, it's not great, but, I mean, Brandon Linder's a great center, who's a left guard. Andrew Norwell's a really good left guard. So, the other 3 guys are just whatever. But you got 2 really good players at 2 spots, so that's better than a lot of teams have. Like, Daniel Jones looks better than Trevor Lawrence right now.
Yeah.
And
as much as I dislike Daniel Jones, he's doing better than a lot of quarterbacks.
I mean, so yeah, Jaguars, it just
they
really
might go on 17. It's a stretch. It's like the Jets last year. Remember the Jets? You and I were like, all right, we got to try to predict when they're going to get their win.
The Jets did not have Trevor Lawrence, though.
That's true. But I'm just saying, we're kind of comparing it because we're never going to know when they're going to get that win.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence throws a pick because they run a flea flicker when they're up 2 on, like, 3rd down. What the fuck is that about?
I don't know what they're doing, bro. And it was it was such a bad pass.
He was a short receiver.
Wasn't it a short receiver?
I don't know. He was under pressure, so he just kind of threw it to probably his hot read.
And the safety was just I'll take that all day.
Yeah, Byron Murphy just ran it all day. So.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hop in the next game. Washington at the Falcons. I'm actually going with the Falcons here.
Dude.
I don't think Washington has found their identity yet on defense. And I just think this game is going to be it's going to be a weird game. Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons, though. It's a weird call. I really like Washington. Washington should be substantially better on paper. Like, I just don't know. I'm going with the Falcons, though. I just got that gut feeling.
I'm going with Washington because while I am really worried about their defense, they get Curtis Samuel back this week.
Oh, that's true.
So their O-line is much better than the Falcons' D-line. Heineke can make things happen. I mean, I think the Bills' defense, honestly, is better than I thought they would be this year. Like, they look pretty solid so far. I mean... who's in Jesus Christ? McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Logan Thomas, McKissick out of the backfield.
I like Logan Thomas as a tight end. He's good.
So, yeah, no, I think Washington, with Samuel coming back in, I think they could put up, wouldn't be surprised to see him put up 35, 40 points against Atlanta.
Really? Interesting.
Dude, their offense...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like I said, I just have a gut feeling.
That bad, really, with McLaurin, or with, what's his name, Heineke in there. And, I don't know, man, Falcons... they don't even use Pitts.
I have noticed that he hasn't done anything.
He hasn't done much. Like, I think last week he had like 6 or 7 targets, and this week he had like 3 or 4. He didn't get a target until like late in the 3rd.
I was gonna say he had 1 big catch, and that was about it. So,
and I don't think it's lack of talent. The dude's 6'6", 240. It's not like he's not like dropping balls, or I'm not honestly watching him 24/7. So it's not like I can tell if he's getting open every play or if he blanket coverage. But I just think I don't think Arthur Smith is using him right or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I think he was such a surefire hit prospect that it can't be him so far.
But to me, this is one of those games where I'm just going with my gut, and I think the Falcons are going to win. So
yeah, I'm liking Washington's offense. Curtis Samuel, I think, is going to be a surprise player this year.
He's good. I like him. Next game is the Houston Texans at the Buffalo Bills. Dude, the app is 99-1. I bet you it's like 100, but they
Davis
can't.
Mills is in there. He scored like 16 points in 6 quarters of football.
Dude, he's not that good. Tyrod Taylor, I wish he was still playing, but
they said they're going to open up the offense more for Mills this week, but I mean,
I don't know. The Bills defense, like you just said, it's been playing really well. So
yeah.
I don't think they're going to allow anything to happen. I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah, same here.
For sure. All right, next game is Detroit at the Bears. Detroit's getting their first win this week, bro. Mark my words. I'm going with Detroit. They have all their games have been close. Aside from, that 49ers game, the score doesn't really show.
Yeah, they kind of got blown out, even though they only lost by possession.
And actually, the Packers game, they did get dusted in the second half. But that first half, bro, they were up. They were up 17-14. They looked really good. If they can keep momentum like that going throughout a whole game, yeah, I think they can win. And that Bears offense, if Nagy, right?
Matt Nagy.
Nagy, yeah. If he can create an offensive scheme that works, that'd be great. But granted, they did play the Cleveland Browns, who have a freaking top 1 or 2 defensive line, maybe behind the Steelers or side by side with the Steelers.
Yeah,
but
their D-line's pretty good.
Man, Myles Garrett is on a whole different freaking world, bro. That guy's insane. So we'll see what they can do against Detroit Lions. It's definitely a break from the Cleveland Browns. But I feel like the Bears just aren't going to get it going. And if they do, I will be so happy because that means Justin Fields did good.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going with Lions.
No, because he's not guaranteed to start yet. They've said all 3 quarterbacks.
I've heard Nick Foles could be the starter. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
I would.
I think Nagy just doesn't like Justin Fields.
He didn't do good last week.
Oh my! No shit, he didn't do good last week. He had 0.78 seconds to throw the ball every play.
I watched that. I don't know what they count because I watched 10 of his throws and every single, all but 1 or 2, I was counting to at least 2.5 seconds.
Right. Either way, I know he had less than 2
So
seconds.
I just don't know where they got that stat from. The line was quick, but I don't know.
Either way, he was rushed the whole time. They had 9 sacks. The guy was not.
He was under pressure a lot.
He had no time to think about anything. So, whatever. I like Justin Fields, and I might be a little biased, but I think he's a very good athlete. I think he just needs to, play more. So. Yeah,
I do like the Lions. They've looked kind of about what I expected. They're going to be a scrappy team that's rarely going to be getting blown out.
It's a great word.
Because their O-line's pretty good. They have 2 solid running backs. Goff isn't a bad quarterback by any means.
No.
He can complete passes.
He's a really methodical quarterback, though.
He's not a guy that you're leaning on, obviously, or want to lean on. If you have to, you're probably not in a great situation, which is obviously why the Rams made the step up to a guy you can lean on.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But I just think the Bears' defense is better than the Lions, and I don't know if the offense is that far behind the Lions' offense. I just think, like you said, they got a really rough matchup last week.
So you going Bears, huh?
So I'm going to go with the Bears because I think their O-line can definitely handle the Lions' can handle the Lions' D-line, who don't really have anybody scary. Trey Flowers is pretty good. Romeo Okwara is pretty good, but they're not Myles Garrett. And even Jadeveon Clowney was in there. I watched a couple of the highlights, and they were lining up Myles Garrett at, D-tackle.
Really?
There's a play he's lined up over the right guard, and someone was like, it looks like he teleported because he's on the guard's on his left. He did do that. He takes a step to his right, and in a half second, he's on the left.
A literal frame.
Yeah, he went from the right side or the left side of the lineman to the right side and was past him, and it was like, what the shit?
Yeah, no.
So they're lining him up. They were lining him up all over the place just to take advantage of matchups.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I don't think the Lions have that flexibility, obviously, the talent. So I'll take the Bears in this one.
Okay.
But I could easily see the Lions winning this just because I'm not confident in the Bears' offense.
Yeah.
But
that's why I think I went with the Lions.
This is a game to kind of get Justin Fields or whoever's starting on track, unlike the Browns, which is tough.
I know that's the worst possible matchup, maybe.
Yeah.
But
also, shout out Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, linebacker for the Browns, 2nd round pick. I was surprised he dropped to the 2nd round. He's been looking really good so far. I think he had a couple sacks last week.
Out of Syracuse?
No, he's out of Notre Dame, but I was just saying he was a guy that in our season prediction videos, I said would be a candidate for Rookie of the Year.
Shit.
And then Asante Samuel also looks really good.
He looks good, man.
So I'll take credit for that one as well.
Yes, sir. All right, next game. Very good one, actually. I actually can't wait to watch this game. It's too bad McCaffrey won't be playing.
Or J.C. Horn. rookie corner for the Panthers, 8th overall pick.
That's right, dude.
Had the lowest passer rating against so far.
All right, yeah. That's a hit to their defense. I forgot he got injured. I remember them talking about it on the Fantasy Focus podcast. But they
brought in C.J. Henderson. I don't know if they'll play him
that's
right
right,
away.
from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
9th overall pick last year. I don't know if he'll play right away just because you kind of want to learn the defensive scheme. But at some point, playing corner is relatively uniform across.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just a matter of man versus zone.
So, with that hit, it's still not going to affect my pick. I'm going with Carolina here. I really like Dallas. Their defense looked good yesterday, but that also could be... It also could have been the lackluster play of the Eagles' offense. But I do like Diggs on that that Cowboys defense. He looks freaking sharp. Guy's an interception every game.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit.
Carolina for me. Sorry.
He's been doing a great job, or I can't say been doing, but last night did a good job of 3 nights ago at this point.
Yeah.
He did a good job. It was weird. He was playing a lot of off coverage. Like he was 10 yards off the receiver, and then he would just read the quarterback in the second.
On the ball, bro.
The second the wide receiver makes a cut, he dives in. So I feel like if you make a double move on him, he's burnt. I saw Devontae Smith make one double move on him, but it was like Smith was on the slot with 2 guys outside of him, and the fake was to the outside. So like he's like, what? How is he gonna go outside with 2 other guys out there, 10 yards downfield? Like I don't know. I just thought that was a weird place for him to make a double move. Diggs didn't fall for it. Made a jump on the ball, but he has looked good. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Panthers run game did not look that good. With Chuba Hubbard. Zeke, like I said, looked back to form. That Panthers O-line is not good. Cowboys D-line isn't good either, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys here. I just think I trust their offense more to put up 30.
And this is a game that I think could go both ways. I just like Carolina, but
wow, this
next one's a pretty awesome game. Sick, probably game of the week. It's Colts at Dolphins.
Quentin Nelson is, I believe, out for a few weeks.
That's a hit for the Colts, right?
Yeah. Best lineman in football.
All right. I think Miami's going to get this win. Jacoby Brissett actually looked good.
Yeah, they're moving the ball.
Yeah.
The Raiders are just incredible right now. Derek Carr. I saw someone on Twitter say Derek Carr might be like the MVP right now.
That's a stretch, but...
Is it? He's put up a lot of points. Had 3
He does have like 800 yards, bro.
I think he had 800 yards for 2 games.
Oh, was it 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So he's probably got over.
Last week he had like 812.
He might have over 1100.
He's definitely over 1,000.
Well, he's definitely over 1,000. What's he got this year?
On the year, he's got 1,200 yards.
Oh my Lanta! All right. Yeah, but okay. Well, Derek Carr has nothing to do with this game, so I'm gonna go with Miami Dolphins here. I think Jacoby Brissett gets them a win, and the Colts are gonna be starting 0-4. Bold prediction. Not really bold because they're 0-3, but.
So I'm gonna go with the Colts here because they've been in every game basically. Even last week they lost by 2 possessions, but I think in the fourth quarter at one point they were only down by like 1 or 2. And Wentz obviously playing hurt. T.Y. Hilton's he's still not going to be back yet. I don't know. A lot of their weapons have been out. Wentz obviously playing with 2 sprained ankles isn't easy. But even though the Dolphins they only lost by 3, it was 14-0. Like they were up 14-0 in the first quarter, and I was like, "Yep, here it comes. Dolphins. They're going to blow them out."
I honestly thought that too. I literally thought that too.
So yeah, I don't know. I still don't like the Dolphins' offense. It looked a little better last week, but I mean, obviously, you're still getting Waddle's getting acclimated, and Will Fuller's getting acclimated. So you have some of those high-end weapons still kind of starting Miami. Fresh there. I'm taking the Colts. I said.
Or sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts though.
Okay, this is actually a very interesting game. Got the Cleveland Browns at the Minnesota Vikings. Delvin Cook is going to be playing, right?
Most likely.
He should be back.
If not, they got the guy that just had 170
yards.
Yeah,
sure. I mean, either way, their rushing's fine. But, man, I want to go. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to lean with the Browns here. I'm actually going to be rooting for the Vikings, but I think the Browns are going to win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Browns as well. Really no big reason. I just feel them over the Vikings.
I think it just comes down to who has more weapons.
It is in Minnesota, I believe. Is that what we remember?
Yeah,
the right side's at home?
Yeah, right side's
Okay, so, I mean, Minnesota's got good home field advantage, but...
I don't know. I like the Browns. Odell Beckham looked really good, actually. Mm-hmm. He was comfortable. He made a good sideline catch. Yeah. Looked comfortable running routes. But yeah, I think that offense is going to be all right. The Minnesota defense isn't that great, so
surprisingly,
I think it's going to be a like 28-17 game.
I think they score more than that.
You think so?
Vikings they've scored a lot of points this year.
I mean, I hope it's a shootout. I really do. That'd be fantastic. It's always more fun for fantasy.
Yeah, and just to watch.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm going with the Browns. You're going with the Browns. Again, I am rooting for the Vikings to win this game because I think they are a pretty solid team. It's just a tough matchup week 4 for them.
Yeah.
But all right, next game is the Giants at the Saints. Who are you going with?
I'm going with the Saints.
I'm going with the Giants.
I said this to some people earlier this week. When did we start talking about Joe Judge not being a good coach? Maybe. They're 0-3, and Daniel Jones hasn't played bad, but they're not putting up points.
Yep.
They took Kadarius Toney with the 20th overall pick last year.
Haven't used him once?
Well, a few times.
I know,
They paid Kenny Galladay, who's a very good wide receiver, $18 million a year.
I was just about to say like 18 or 19.
But last week, the guy that leads the team in targets is Colin Johnson, a 5th-round pick last year that was cut by the Jaguars after having like 20 catches last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he said, what was that thing he said in his press conference when he started? Like, just you give him players and he'll figure out how to use them. Like, it's coach's job to figure out how to use his players, something like that. Clearly, he hasn't.
Yeah, no.
Their O-line sucks. Daniel Jones looks good, but he's still not producing points. I don't know if that's him, Jason Garrett, Joe Judge, whose fault that is, but they're still not putting up points. They did against Washington, though, but everyone's putting up points against Washington's defense.
Clearly,
right
yeah. Bills just dropped 41 on them.
Galladay's not happy. He said that. There was the clip of him yelling at Jason Garrett. Kadarius Toney got on the ball like 6 times in 3 games as a first-round pick. Saquon's still coming back, but he's only had 1 game over 4 yards of carry so far. I don't know. I'm just not enthusiastic. Their defense hasn't looked great. I mean, they looked all right last week against the Falcons, I guess, only allowing 17, but I don't know. I'm not confident in that team. And the Saints look pretty good. Who'd they lose to? Panthers? Who look really good. So yeah, I'm going to stick with the Saints at home, I guess. It's not even a home game, I don't think, because of the Hurricanes. I don't know where they are.
But surprisingly, I'm going with the Giants. I have no rhyme or reason why. I'm literally just going to go off pure guts.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Giants here because I think we're going to get week 2 with Jameis Winston here.
Yeah.
And that's always a possibility. So,
yeah,
I'm going with the Giants. Again, no reason. But, hey, hot hand. No. But next game we have a lackluster game as well, I feel like. Titans versus the Jets. Or Titans at the Jets, excuse me. I'm going to go with the Titans. Even though Tannehill hasn't been playing that great, A.J. Brown is out.
Not for sure. He's week to week.
It's probably day-to-day, you mean?
Week to week, they call it in the NFL.
No, there's day-to-day notifications too, dumbass.
Well, I think pretty sure it says week to week.
Try to fucking put me on blast and show. I know fucking they call day-to-day.
Who the hell they ever called day-to-day?
Bro, Kittle's day-to-day. There you go. Perfect. I just thought of him. Here you go. Read that.
A.J. Brown, week to week.
Read it and weep, bitch.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do have day-to-day.
A.J. Brown's week to week, so... You're still wrong.
We're both right. Anyways, oh shit. All right, I'm going Titans.
I'm going with the Jets.
Nice. I really hope the Jets win a game. I do like the Jets, dude.
I'll shoot my shot with the Jets. I think they got good D line. Well, they lost.
This one's 99% the one too.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Titans defense isn't anything crazy to me. I think Zach Wilson can maybe get things on kind of rolling this game.
People hate on Zach Wilson so bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what they expected. He's a guy that played for BYU, and his thing is he's a good athlete with a lot of arm and talent. Like he can.
Dude, his throws are so clean.
It's just the fact that he played for BYU where he's not playing good competition.
Yeah.
And he was. I mean, the reason we know he can make a lot of throws is because he was ballsy enough to make those throws in games. So you translate that to now the NFL where he's got, the speed of the game speeding up a lot around him. Yeah. Early on, that's going to lead to a lot of interceptions. And also just the increase in talent level against him anyways.
Yeah.
And the fact that rookie quarterbacks usually don't come out and play like Justin Herbert did last year. Look at Trevor Lawrence.
Who's people have gawked about him, he's the best. Yeah, but he's the best prospect we've ever seen.
Since Andrew Luck, yeah.
Like, dude. And he's thrown like 6 picks or something this year. 7.
They both thrown 7.
Yeah, exactly.
But, no, I mean, I don't think I like Wilson a lot. I think it obviously had a lot of growing to do coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of people said Mac Jones was probably the second best quarterback for this year, just because of
the system,
what he can do.
He's played like
he's all right. Yeah, too. I mean, he doesn't have many weapons. But anyways,
Jacoby or
Yeah, Jacoby Myers great
pretty
number
good.
one.
I'm not saying he's the best.
He's the
but
third guy.
He's a solid receiver.
They have the worst wide receiver core in the league, probably.
Oh, 100%.
No. Lions. Sorry, New England. Detroit does.
I'd take Detroit.
Tyrell Williams, Cephas. What's his first name?
Quintez Cephas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's actually pretty good.
I mean,
come on, bro. And then Amon St. Brown or whatever his name is.
Nothing.
He's fast as shit though. He's nice little.
They
don't know how to use him apparently.
70% of their catches are Williams, Swift, and Hawkinson.
All right, you know what?
I'd
rather take them over the freaking
James White.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry.
James White's
Johnny
out.
Smith.
James White's out.
Now
You can't
he
use.
is,
Doesn't matter. You can't. We're talking about week 4, bud.
I'll still take Kendrick Bourne. We're not even talking about the Patriots. We're getting off topic here. I'm going with the Jets.
I know.
I don't trust them really, but I'm gonna throw the Jets in this
All
time.
right, Titans. Here we go.
I think we'll slow down Derrick Henry a little bit.
Next game, it's gonna be a pretty quick one. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Eagles. Chiefs. We're not even gonna talk about it.
Hopefully, Devontae Smith has a big game finally. He hasn't looked crazy.
But yeah.
But I mean, he does have a good quarterback.
There's nothing going on here, honestly. Okay. Next game. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Back-to-back, Rams got to play undefeated teams. So Cardinals at the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. They just look unstoppable. That defense is playing out of its mind. That offense is firing at all cylinders. The Cardinals almost, and the score won't show how close that game actually was. I feel like Jacksonville could have beat the Cardinals if they just better ball.
7 other 19 points came on a punt return, 109 yards, or kick return, 109 yards. Or field goal, whatever return you want to call it.
Oh, that's right. I mean, either way. I think that game... but going into that game, Cardinals should have blown them out of the water. The way that offense has been playing. So, personally, I don't think... I like the Cardinals. They're really good. But I think the Rams are just better. I'm going with the Rams for me. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, yeah. This is a really tough one.
Go with Kyler Murray. Go with Kyler Murray like I know you want to.
I mean, I like Kyler, but Stafford looks really good. They obviously have a lot of weapons there. I trust the defense more than Arizona.
DeAndre Hopkins is playing injured, by the way, too.
I think I'm going to go with the Rams just because of coaching. I don't care for Clint Kingsbury. And, yeah, the offense looks good this year, finally. I think the addition of Rondale Moore has opened things up a lot for them.
Rondale Moore didn't do anything either.
And Kyler said the addition of Hudson, their center from Oakland, was a big help because he's one of the best centers in the league, like 12-year veteran. So having that veteran presence that's played at a high level for so long, kind of controlling the line, takes a lot of the load off Kyler's.
Kyler to call everything.
Because usually the quarterback just kind of calling hot reads and like schemes, but it's the lineman. It's like a center's job to call
points
like
out
who
assignments.
blocks who. Yeah. So taking the load off Kyler. Because I don't think Mason Cole or whoever was calling that out.
I'm going to be honest, dude. Every time you talk about linemen, I have fucking no clue.
Play some more Madden, buddy.
I don't play any
So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams.
Okay. Next game, we got the Seahawks at the 49ers. I'm going to go with the Seahawks here. I like the 49ers a lot, but I think, especially if Kittle's out, that's going to be hard. They're going to lose a big weapon in the middle and a good blocker for the rush game. So I'm going with Seattle here. Actually, they just lost Tyler Lockett too.
I'm going with the 49ers to run for 200 yards this game.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go the 49ers. I was thinking like if it gets to a high scoring game, the Seahawks have like more explosive weapons, but I forgot Tyler Lockett's hurt. So yeah, I'm going with the 49ers. Okay, moving on. What's this? Is it the night game? No.
No.
We're not even there. All right, yeah. Ravens at the Broncos. This is the Broncos' first test of a true good team.
Jaguars, Texans, and Giants.
Man, oh man. Probably like the least
easy schedule so far.
Well, no, not just that. Like of the 3-0 teams, they're the worst for sure.
Probably, yeah.
And it's not even like discrediting. They have a solid team. Their defense is solid, but I'm going to go with the Ravens here.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, unfortunately. I like the Broncos, though. I'm rooting for them. I want to root for the Broncos here. But, yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. I just think they have more...
The Ravens lost in overtime to the Raiders, Chiefs. Right? They beat the Chiefs.
Or they beat the Chiefs, yeah. They lost in overtime to the Raiders. Overtime, because they scored a touchdown.
So all their games have come down to, like, the last play.
Yeah.
The Edwards-Lair fumble, the Justin Tucker field goal, and then overtime
Zay
to the
Jones
Raiders.
Touchdown.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So the Ravens aren't looking great. But I don't know. I trust.
I think Lamar Jackson's just. He's gonna take the game over.
He's gonna be the offensive player of the year, like I said 4 weeks ago.
He's a beast.
I'll take the Rams over the Ravens over the Broncos.
Ravens. All right. Next game, we got the Steelers at the Packers. Not much of a competition here. We're going to go with the Packers.
Steelers offense looks horrendous.
Yep.
I saw, actually Brian commented on it, so I saw it on Twitter. The Steelers, I guess, have like for a few years had the lowest coach payroll, aside from head coach, in the league. So they just don't pay their assistant coaches. And it kind of shows because they have so much talent every year. This year, not as much as like in the past. They had like AB, Big Ben in his prime, Lev Bell. But even then, they were getting to the playoffs every year, but they weren't winning playoff games. So I don't know. Steelers seem to just kind of be a letdown every year at this point. Offense looks bad. Big Ben threw it 58
Big Ben
times.
looks so bad, dude.
He's playing with an injury too. Like
but bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying like he's so washed up. I get the point of like who else are they supposed to use? But you've had years to prepare for this. I think teams have been saying for 2 or 3 years you need to take.
I was literally about thinking I was thinking back to like 2018. They were talking about him retiring. Like
when he was hurt. Was that last year? No, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
When he was hurt 2 years ago, and you saw Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges play the way they played, how did you not draft a quarterback first or second pick?
Anything.
Like I get they got Claypool, and who did they get first round? I can't remember who they got first round.
I feel like it was a defensive player though.
I feel like it was Devin Bush. Maybe
something like that.
But either way, I feel how did you not? You had a couple years of planning for this at this point.
Now all of a sudden they're in panic mode, like, dude.
So
no shit.
Yeah, Ben's your only option, I guess, because there wasn't like you got a lot of great free agent guys.
I don't know, man.
But
it's unfortunate, but
I don't know if there's much of an argument against this that Ben it might be the worst starting quarterback in the league, like actual starter. So like Tua over Brissett type deal. Obviously, not Davis Mills, Tyrod.
I don't know. I won't go down that. He
can't run.
No, I know, but I don't want to say like that bad. He's still a veteran. He knows what he's doing.
He knows
he's awful.
But he can't make throws at this point.
It's bad. He does not look good, man.
And the offensive coaching staff's not good either.
Yeah. So all right, that's easy game. Packers all day.
That's the type of game Steelers win 17-14.
Dude, seriously, I know it's gonna be the one they etch out with like a field goal win. Yeah. Stupid.
Defense touchdown.
Yeah, Buccaneers at the Patriots.
Tom Brady's first game back.
Tom Brady back in Foxborough. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Bounce back for them after losing to the Rams. Tough loss for them. I think this is gonna be a blowout. Like I think they're gonna actually destroy them.
Yeah, I want to take the Patriots because I think the reason the Patriots were so good for so long was more Belichick than it was Brady. But Brady's going to be able to go into Tampa and be like, hey, guys, here's every single thing that Bill and Josh McDaniels have done on each side of the ball for 20 years. Yeah. So, obviously, the Bill Belichick, one of the greatest minds in the NFL, he's going to change things up a little bit. But still a lot of his thinking, I'm sure Brady has a good idea about. Oh, yeah,
for sure. I mean, when you spend 12 years with them.
And the Bucs, longer. I like the Patriots roster, but obviously the Bucs are better at probably every single position.
Yep. Except for quarterback, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Bucs.
Okay. Monday night game, actually a very good one. I cannot wait to watch this game. To be honest.
This week.
Huh?
A lot of good games.
Good games, yeah, for sure. Raiders at the Chargers, man. The Raiders. I'm going with the Chargers, though, baby. Going with Chargers. This is going to be a good game, though. I hope it's high scoring. Yeah, bro.
You know, I talked up the Raiders last week, and then I picked against them.
You better pick them now. You better stand your ground. Pick them.
The thing is, I like the Chargers early in the year. I liked them a lot. Who'd they lose to? Dallas, 2017.
What a joke. They should have won that game.
Man.
That Hubbard...
I'm trying to think of some matchups real quick.
That Herbert downed call. What a joke.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad call. Man, I'm trying to think of matchups. Who did the...
Chargers should be 3-0.
I'm going to go with the... Oh, the Raiders.
Fuck
it. I'm going with the Raiders. Yeah. I think Brandon Staley against Josh Gruden. Gruden's not a good... Him and Mayock are not good team builders. I mean, they're 3-0 right now. But I don't think they're very good team builders. But I do think Gruden is a good coach. They put up points
I think he is,
on a regular basis, and now you're kind of seeing... I guess he's got his guys now, and we're seeing what he's doing.
My boy Brian Edwards now.
But, yeah, I do like Brian Edwards a lot. He just doesn't get targeted enough. It's weird. Brian Edwards might be...
He's the number one receiver that says on the thing.
Well, I said to a couple of guys earlier, during that game, I said there's the three best receivers in the NFL are Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, and Brian Edwards in the fourth quarter. Because he will have he'll have one target the entire game, and then suddenly the last drive or overtime he'll get 3 catches for 60 yards. And it's like, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
Why couldn't you do this all game?
Like, they don't even look to him. He doesn't even get targeted. And then suddenly it's like, fuck, he's our go-to
I've
guy.
noticed, I feel like Derek Carr obviously loves Darren Waller, but I feel like he's been looking at Ruggs a lot more this year.
Renfro, too.
Renfro, yeah. I totally
Renfro's got at least 5 catches every game.
Oh, yeah, the guy's good.
I just like the way this Raiders team is kind of built. They have Ruggs, that deep threat. They've got Edwards, who's the do-it-all type of guy, 6'3", big body, speed, good speed. Darren Waller, obviously one of the best hands in the league, and Renfro's a very solid slot guy. So, yeah, as much as I do like the Chargers, I'm going to ride with the hot hand and go with the Raiders.
Okay.
So.
All right. And I'm obviously, like I said about 2 minutes ago, Chargers, baby.
Yep.
All righty. That concludes the Week 4 picks. Our Week 4 picks.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get in on the action, we have the Pick'em League. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you. Drop a like, subscribe, share the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed us talking about Week 4, making our picks. And hope we didn't bore you too much, you know? I had fun. Hope you guys did too. But again, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next week on Wednesday and Thursday. 2 episodes a week. Peace. Enjoy some football Sunday, baby.